What is going on, fam? It's Jada Black, another video. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. Shout out to one of my subscribers for sending me this on Instagram. It was and it's basically a Rihanna praising the director of a humiliating slave play. And this is the direct. I'm gonna have a screenshot in the video so y'all can see it. She says, "You already know how hyped me and Il Jaja are for this, right? This is so special and incredibly important. Cannot be missed, damn it. Proud of you, man." And the director, I'm assuming Jeremy Harris, says, "Thank you so much." You know, I actually heard of this months back. I don't think I made a video on it, but I think it's very interesting how a lot of these bloggers are ignoring this. You know, I actually went and looked up this situation. Like, I went to our media takeout because they usually post any and everything. They don't have it. That lets you know that there's a clear bias. And it just shows me that, you know, no matter how humiliating of a situation black women are, they only seem to ignore certain things if they are actually in support of it. Like, this whole play is very degrading. It really is. No other community will put this type of play on. But this lets y'all know that all this BS, this identity politics that a lot of these sisters play, it's all BS. That's all it is. Now, I'm going to give a disclaimer because I know that people are going to go in the comment section in their feelings. You can disagree with me. You can post your opinions, but don't get angry at me for making a video, because I know that there's a difference between expressing your opinion and getting angry at me for making this video. Be angry at Rihanna, okay? Because she's in support of this. You know, she's promoting this to her supporters. And there are a lot of black women, unfortunately, who do like this kind of stuff. They get into these IR relationships. This stuff goes on. Listen, I've heard it all. There are sisters who actually admitted to this, if they're honest, that they get into relationships with non-brothers, and this type of stuff goes on. You know, look at the XXX industry, right? Tell me, be careful my words. Look at the XXX industry. You know, look at the race play that goes on. There's no boycotting of it. You know, I want y'all to understand something. When you hear these sisters get angry at us for our opinions about them and their celebrities, then the celebrities that they follow, that they support, the music that they buy, the shows that they go to, they're constantly talking about how we degrade them. There's nothing more degrading than this play. I don't care if a black man did it. Now, people say that, you know, he might be a part of the alphabet community, which really wouldn't surprise me, because I've noticed the behaviors of brothers in that said community when it comes to non-black men. Some of these guys will act like they're pro-black, but look who they with, you know. So they have the same mindset, not all of them, but some of these guys have the same mindset as black women. And the fact that you have Rihanna, let me just say that, you know why this is equally bad for Rihanna though, is that she is in an interracial relationship. She's been in interracial relations before, and that's what makes this worse. You know, it's different if you got a sister who, she may just like the art of it. She's never really dealt with non-black men like that, but Rihanna has. So that lets you know, if she thinks this is good, that this is art, that she's in support of this, imagine what goes on in her private life. Now, again, we can all like and dislike whatever we want, man. But I want y'all to understand something, man. if it was the other way around, nobody would tolerate this, even in a society that is constantly, going at, white people for being all these different things. There will still be outrage over a black man and a Caucasian female engaging in this sort of play, right? And I think that if you look at the music that Rihanna makes, you look at how she has conducted herself, she seems like she's matured a little bit. This may be stuff that she actually engages in. And I don't know why there are people who are surprised. I'm not. I remember when she and Ashton Kutcher were messing around on the low, right? I believe she tried to go public with it and he dropped her. Once people found out that he was messing with her, he stopped dealing with her. I remember that vividly. She was dealing with Leonardo. Leonardo never claimed her. Okay? So she's been in these relationships before, and this may be something that she actually engages in. And I know people aren't gonna like this, man. They're gonna be upset. They're gonna be like, well, Jane, why aren't you talking about her? She just likes to play, Jane. And I want people to understand, man. I don't care what people do in their private lives. It is what it is. But I noticed that, once again, brothers will never be able to get away with being able to support some crap like this. If it was the other way around, we would be attacked from all sides. There'll be apologies made. There'll be tweets deleted. There'll be a lot of, shaming going on. And I just want to know, from the mindset of a black female, what is it about this play that you like so much? Because what I hear from some of these sisters is that me and others making videos is degrading. So if me and others making videos is degrading, what do you call this play? What do you call this? This ain't degrading. But videos making commentary on, your behavior is degrading. Fighting on World Star Hip Hop, that's not degrading. Doing the cucumber challenge isn't degrading. The For the D challenge isn't degrading. Okay? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think this whole situation and this slave play, I don't get the wanting to support it. I really don't. Because in any other situation, again, if it was a brother in that particular, if it was the other way around, I don't think people will be supporting it like that. I just don't. And I will also say this, just because this guy is part of the alphabet community, people are going to hide behind that and say, well, she's, maybe that's why she's supporting it, because he's part of that community. Again, we don't know that, people. We don't know that. I'm tired of what happened hundreds of years ago. People are now using it to make money. Hollywood is using it to make money. And I don't get why there are, melanated people who are still going around supporting this crap. You do not see other ethnicities supporting the denigration of their people. There are people out there that say that, you brothers don't provide, you don't protect your women. What about the fact that our women are supporting a play like this? What do you say about that? They are willingly giving their money to go see this. And let me tell you this, if you are a melanated man and you are sitting in that crowd, especially next to your girlfriend or your wife, you have got to be one of the biggest beta blue pill males I have ever seen. Because you are supporting a woman going to see herself be degraded right there on stage, and you paid your money to go see it. Now, I've been looking on Twitter, and there are people tweeting about a petition to shut it down. The fact that people like Rihanna supporting it, this play is not getting shut down anytime soon. And the fact that this play has been going on for months. I don't know if it's seasonal. I don't know if they're just doing a couple shows here and there. This play has been going on for months, and it's still going. So it's going to be very difficult for y'all to get this thing shut down. Now, I hope people understand that I'm not against this guy being creative and doing something creative, but talking about the imprisonment of your people, that's not creative, bro. That is not creative at all. That's not creative. Can we do something that's actually creative instead of going back to the well that should be dry by now? And then you look at, some of these sisters who are on Twitter talking about buying tickets to this show. Let me tell y'all something, man. If you see a female supporting this, talking about she buying tickets to this, you need to immediately distance yourself from her. If your girlfriend or wife talking about buying the tickets to see this play or is in support of it, you need to drop that album. That's what you got to do, man. This is humiliating, man. Listen, I'm not going to see no play of me being in bondage. I'm just not. That's not something I want to see. And a white female, trying to straddle me. I'm not looking to go and watch that. That's not no turn on. That's not something I want to support. I don't care how many brothers are behind it. Be creative. There's so many different lanes that you can go into. You go back to the one well that a lot of melanated people go back to, whether it be during arguments about, politics, socially. They always go back to that. They never can come up with anything creative, and we wonder why we get left behind in Hollywood or in entertainment, because we are not as creative as we think we are.